first two. Sundays and Wednesdays, 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing it. And so, look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit, and no drawers. You know what I'm saying?
Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me. Thank you.
You imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you. With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right-hand side, and we got Decatur's coolest father, Kori Davis. And underneath us both, man, we have the OG, Sparkle City, Chuck Little John. What's up, my brothers, man? And happy Father's Day to both of you all.
Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day.
How do you say Happy Father's Day in Spanish?
You stick to the language you know.
Happy Father's Day in Spanish.
Happy Father's Day.
I mean, it's not that difficult. Let's see. I'm
Hold on 1 second. Austin, come here, son. How do you say Happy Father's Day in Spanish? Feliz Dia de Padres.
There it is. Feliz Dia del Padre.
Good job, buddy. Good job. Hey, they let me know my money working, man.
It's working, man. Awesome.
Feliz is happy, like Feliz Navidad. Yeah.
So is this it?
Feliz Día del Padre.
And then what he said?
There it is. So Feliz Dia del Padre to everyone out there, the crew and you. Welcome on James Little John, Roddy Little John. James Little John, you are the first one in the chair today to get your cut, man. Thank you for being the first one to the barbershop, to the chair. We appreciate you rocking with us always, my man. This is a great honor to have you on this Father's Day. You all could have been anywhere else, but y'all decided to come here and be with us, man. So we greatly appreciate each and every one of you out there. So, fellas, man, before we jump in, tell me, how has you all's Father's Day weekend been?
The weekend or the day?
Father's Day is all weekend.
Father's Day. I'm gonna tell you something about Father's Day, man. Father's Day is not nearly as recognized as Mother's Day.
Facts.
I'm here to tell you. I know PB sent us this. Y'all see that clip PB sent us in the chat? That dude say Father's Day should be compared to Groundhog Day. I feel like right in the danger field, man. I get no respect. I'm just
right.
I had a great day. Because my brother's in town. Luckily, they're not here to heckle us. And we went to see a monument today in Spartanburg that they actually dedicated this weekend. It shows a lot of the accolades that Black Americans have done in the city of Spartanburg.
Ooh, okay.
Real,
Okay.
Okay.
real nice monument. Real nice monument. Of course, we got a great
Nice.
doc on there. Dr. T.K. Gregg, he's on there.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's why I went today, and then I came home and ate dinner twice, and now I'm stuffed.
That man said I
Twice.
eat dinner twice.
Yeah,
Two dinners.
early and late. You had to.
I know
When
that.
you have a dinner like that, you have the timing, so you can get 2 in. See?
Okay. I love it. I love it. I love it. Welcome on NF Score. He says happy Father's Day to everybody. James Littlejohn says it as well. Also, Daryl Dupree, my homeboy Deuce, is on, man. Welcome on, Deuce. Daryl Dupree, man, happy Father's Day, and to you as well, bro. I know this is a tough one for you, man. So definitely praying for you as always, brother. I love you. Happy Father's Day, man. And Quest as well is on. Welcome on, Big Al Lassiter. So Kori, talk to me, bro. How was your birthday? I mean, Father's Day weekend.
Yeah, like, oh, what my birthday? But I'm a double chime. I'm gonna chime on to what OG was saying when they send us those clips. So Father's Day out of all the holidays ranks 40th of all our national holidays, right? Mother's Day is number 2 after Christmas. So like that is one comedian said, is Jesus then your mama? He said Arbor Day, that's the day when you celebrate trees. That's Arbor Day. That's number 12. Father's Day is 40th. So trees come before fathers. Then it said Halloween is number 8. So ghosts and goblins also come before fathers. You know what I'm saying? So to say that Father's Day is ranked 40th. Look, the crazy part was they said at the dollar store they got this triple set that you can get for your dad. It's a shirt, tie, and a belt for $8. That's a Father's Day special. A shirt, tie, and a belt for $8. I said at the Dollar Tree. Then I saw, look, guy was pissed off because it was $8. Said, ain't this a Dollar Tree? I said, so you want a shirt, belt, and a tie for $1? You know? No.
Okay.
So yesterday I came in. We're still moving. For those who don't know, I'm moving on the other side of town. We are still moving. We're still moving stuff out. I'm still. Yes, because I only get to do it on the weekends, nevertheless. So yesterday was moving day. But my family, by way of my 10-year-old son who suggested it to my wife, we got 5 tickets and we went to the Braves game today.
Okay.
And though the Braves lost, huh? Say again.
Nobody said that.
Nobody said nothing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I said something, but yeah, we went to the Braves game, man. So, and that was my first time going to the new stadium, to the new Truist Stadium. Had a great time with my family, man. I went to like I said, my first love in terms of sports. The Braves, watched the Braves game up on the canopy. So let me tell y'all a quick story, man. I have a replica Braves championship ring, right? So I wore my replica ring, man. I had my shirt on, I had looking like a baseball coach. So we sit down, my family get up. Now this is family to the left of me. And I got the ring on. And I hear the son go, ask him, Dad. And so dad go, oh, and so then the second son go, let the second son go, right, let the second son go, he got the ring on, you just ask him who he is. And so the dad goes, now mind, I got my phone here, right? And so I hear the dad go, no, you just stay chill. You don't know who he is, just stay chill. Because celebrities come through here all the time. So you just say, you just chill. So then he goes, look, so as I'm sitting there, I get to chuckling like Chuck. And so I get to chuckling, I hear them talking. Because the 2 kids, they're like, look, they are looking crazy at this ring, right? And I ain't gonna lie, I when they won, it is big, right? And so he looks over. I can tell he's looking over at the ring, and he goes, "It's a good game going, right?" Now the Braves are losing. He goes, "Good game, right?" And I go, "Yeah." I said, "They need to get better. They're getting better." I said, "Acuna." I said, "I'm looking at him," and then he goes, "Right," and then he turns back to his children like, "Just give me a second." He never asked me about the ring though, because when my kids them came back, You know, he just kept talking about, you know, big shout out to him. He's a real nice guy, but he just kept talking to me about unnecessary stuff. Then at the same time, when I'm walking into the seats, the guy that is like a concierge, he said, "Welcome back, welcome back." This is my first time here, but he was looking at the ring.
He's looking at the ring. The
And
ring symbolizes a big deal.
Look, so let me show you. If you can see it, this is what I wore.
Oh yeah, you look official.
Right.
Yeah, you look official.
Definitely. And so as I'm sitting there and I got the ring on, right, and I'm, you know, now mind you, the way the championship ring, it takes the top off, you know, and it has the stadium on the inside of it. And so as I'm sitting there, you know, one of the guys came, he said, "Hey, can you take the top off?" Of course I can, you know, and I put it back on there, and everybody was like, you know, one person was like, "Who are you?"
Right.
And that's all I can say. I said, "I'm nobody," you know, like, I ain't nobody, you know. But I told one person, I said, "It's a replica. I paid $29 for this thing." You know? But that was my yeah. That was my Father's Day, man. I had a great time with my family, man. Big shout out to my son, my 10-year-old son, Aaron, for suggesting it to my wife to get tickets, man.
That's awesome. May I ask how much were the tickets and where were the seating at the game? I've only been there one time.
Yeah, obviously I don't know what my wife paid for them, and all I know was we were on the dugout level. You know what I'm saying? But we were up. Not bad. We were up under the canopy. You see what I'm saying?
Okay, because it was hot out there today.
Oh yeah, bear with one second, fellas. Yes, ma'am. Oh, my mother said, "Happy Father's Day, guys."
Happy Father's Day, Mama Davis. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you, Mom. Yeah, Mom been kicking in like a turbo booster. Yeah, she been helping out too. I done wore her out. She going home.
That is awesome.
But how was? Oh, so yeah. To answer your question, I don't know what she paid for. Because honestly, I didn't want to do anything because I said, "Man, we got stuff to do." And she go, "No, we're gonna take off today, and we got some things planned." And I was grumpy. I was like, "Why you playing stuff and we got stuff to do?" Like that's what I'm doing right now. And she was like, "You need this. I don't need nothing. I need to move out this house." But so I don't know what they paid, and I will find out. But I will say this here, with comparison to a basketball game, which is a football game, which is only this thing was packed to the brim. I can see why some of these players make the money that they make, because it's a Sunday and this thing is packed. You see what I'm saying? Now I would say this here. It's not cheap as a Falcons game where you can get chicken fingers, a hot dog, a drink, or whatever. Everything's under $20. I ain't gonna lie to you. I for a family of 5, I spent almost $300 just in concession.
Okay. Coach Sierra, 617. Thank you for jumping on. Salute to you as well. And then I see you ask, is this a Knicks channel? This is not a Knicks channel. This is a sports channel. So we talk everything sports, and we are actually talking Knicks today. We do want to jump into the Knicks talk, the coaching situation that's going on with the Knicks. So we will be talking about that today. But we talk all sports: football, NFL, college, NBA, some baseball, tennis, track. So we cover a lot of the sports that's going on, golf as well.
Talk what's hot.
We talk what's hot, man. It is barbershop talk, man. So we have definitely appreciate you jumping on. We appreciate the sub. Welcome to the TCY family, my guy. And hey, man, hope you like it. Keep on commenting, man. This is what it's about. It was an interactive show, man. So we want to see you on here, man. So we definitely appreciate you rocking with us, Big Dog.
So wait a minute, we got to do ours. You tell me about your day, man. Tell me about your Father's Day.
Yeah, man. So over in the Wright household, bro, like Father's Day is a huge thing. I know it's the 40th most celebrated holiday or day out there, but in the Wright household, man, that it comes probably third to Christmas and Mother's Day.
Nice.
the kids go all out, and my wife goes all out for this day to make me feel special. So mine started on Friday, man, and me and Dally Girl went and saw How to Train a Dragon, the live version of it. I went to the movies and saw that on Friday night. And then Saturday, my wife and I went and took some golf lessons. Saturday morning. And then we went to go get her fitted for some clubs, and she actually had the wrong date. So we were just out there for no reason. But
nice.
So we hung out all day Saturday, and then ended up going Sunday morning about 12:30 in the morning. Went out. My son had a performance down off of Flat Shoals in Decatur, and where he was rapping, and he didn't come on till 2:40 in the morning.
In the morning.
Yes, we left at 2. We left at 2:15. We was like, we can't wait no longer. So we missed the performance. But we did go to show our support for our son, man. So that was, and so woke up this morning with the church.
Hold on, what time did you get there?
We got there at like almost 1 o'clock, like 12:58, because he was supposed to go on at 1. So we was like, we're gonna get there at 1, and then 1:15 we out. He didn't end up going on until, and I don't know if y'all been around 20-year-old, 23, 24-year-olds in a club like area. And they for the 47 and 50-year-olds in there. But
was it loud?
Yeah. It was loud. It was smoky. It was a lot of stuff going on in there, man. So it was crowded. Yeah. So we once he wasn't on at 1 o'clock, we went back to the car, chilled out in the car for about another hour, and then tried to go back in at 2, and he still wasn't going on. So we was like, you know what? I got to be to church early. So let's go ahead and go, man. So didn't end up doing anything. Came back home, then went to church in the morning, and then today the whole family. My son flew in from New York. We all went to Top Golf and played at Top Golf today, man. And so
nice.
That's what the day was, man. They gave me a jacket, like a starter jacket, that from what's the guy? This guy who makes golf. Some dude named start with a T. Trevor the Entertainer, or Tyler the Entertainer. The guy Tyler the Entertainer has a I guess a brand
Tyler
out
the
there.
Creator?
There you go, Tyler the Creator has a brand out there called Golf, and he has a cowboy, it's like starter jacket, man, that they gave me, like a little vintage starter jacket. Pretty dope. My kids got me this hat right here. Some more cowboy stuff. Dally Girl bought me 2 golf shirts with my name on it. So, and then
it really is a good day for you.
Oh yeah, man. And then they hooked me up with all the root beer that I can drink, in a month period, man. So always a good time, man. The kids. Yeah, there you go. Tyler the Creator. We went to his shop in New York. There you go. And that's nice. So I had to show y'all during our break, man, what it looked like, man. So that's what it was. That's what it is, man. Dally Girl made me breakfast in bed this morning, eggs and bacon. So yeah, it was a good day. It was a good weekend. Good weekend.
You said you got to show
Happy Father's Day, fellas.
What you say you gonna show us?
The jacket. I'll show you the jacket, man. I know y'all want to see it.
You okay?
All right, man. So that we spent a lot of time on here, 20 minutes, just talking about that, man. So
I'm about to say we always do, don't we?
We always do, man. So let's go ahead and give our wonderful sponsor, Mr. Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, a huge shout out, man, before we get into our first segment, talking about these New York Knicks, man, and they coaching firing.
Everybody drink responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger
that type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you once again, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. All right, fellas, man, we jumped on this a little bit like 2 weeks ago when the New York Knicks decided to fire Tom Thibodeau after going into the Eastern Conference Finals. Now they're still on a coaching search. And Kori brought up like, hey, man, what do y'all think about them asking all these different teams, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Dallas Mavericks, the Houston Rockets, can I talk to your coach? And now they're being denied that interview to talk to their coach, man. What do y'all think about them firing the coach and not really having a plan on firing that while they fire the coach, when they fire the coach, man? Let's start with you, Kori.
I think that the coaching fraternity is sticking up for Coach Thibodeau in so many ways. Like, say, for example, I'm working for, let's go with Ime Udoka. And you know how the team has to ask him first. Hey, listen, New York Knicks wants to talk to you. Do you, are you interested in talking? You just fired one of them. A fellow coach, somebody that I admire, somebody that's done, took a team to the Eastern Conference Finals and they got fired. No, I don't know. I don't want to talk to them. That you got to get permission, from the team and me. But I think that there's a level of discretion that these coaches are using, and these teams also. Hey man, we're not finna send my guy over there, to that mess that y'all doing. But I just think that the coaching fraternity is speaking up, and I respect that.
OG, do you feel they are sticking together? This is what, y'all messed it up. Don't come calling us to try to help you get out this mess that you done built.
Right, I agree with Kori. I mean, a lot of coaches go look at that. You got a coach, but I think he's taken to the playoffs for the last 5 years. I could be wrong in that, but just took him to the Eastern Conference Final. And and now you go fire? Why would I want to step into that footprint? Why I want to go dance with that team? I don't know if I want to dance with them.
You're gonna like me better than him.
Yeah. So what I don't understand though is, since they've getting shot down by all these teams, have they even talked to him alone?
I haven't heard of any coaches talking or interviewing with the New York Knicks as of yet.
I did hear they reached out to that former Villanova coach, and he turned them down.
I was about to say, I think it's a college coach.
Yeah, they reached out to the former, I can't remember his name, the former Villanova coach that most of them guys on his team played for at Villanova.
Okay.
Yeah, he said he had no interest.
I'm thinking that they'll play for them because 2 or 3 of those guys were on that team. Okay.
Okay. Jay Wright, the one who's commentating now. Okay.
Yeah, Jay Wright. They reached out to him and he said he had no interest. I am not interested.
Is this a Dolan mistake by firing Tom Thibodeau without a plan? Like, I can see why these other coaches, we know the coaching market is slim right now. I know we have 2 coaches that's out there that has made their teams, or one has won a championship, and the other one has been in contention year in, year out in Memphis with Taylor Jenkins and Mike Malone. I understand they are available, but if I have a coach in Houston who my team was number 2 in the league, if I'm the Dallas Mavericks, we were, in the playoff race with hurt players, and we already know what Jason Kidd is. Jason Kidd just took his team to the finals the year before against the Boston Celtics. I'm not giving that up myself. Like, I'm not letting you interview them at all either. So I understand that, man. I just don't understand how Dolan and them can make this decision and not have a plan.
But maybe they had a plan, but this is the plan that's getting shot down.
Yeah. My plan is to just pick your.
Yeah. I got a big market. We're a big market here in New York. Somebody gonna want to come to us. So they have a plan. But
right. I'm just gonna pick your good coach.
Down. Yeah. I'm going here, shut down. Going here, shut down. Going here, shut down.
I'm gonna go and try to steal your wife. I'm gonna go talk. Let me talk to you. I talk to your wife. Like that's not a plan. That's a hope. That's a hope. That's not really a plan, though.
But I mean, how can you do it? That's what a lot of teams do.
Do they?
So I guess a lot of teams.
Who was the coach of the Knicks?
Who's the coach of what?
Who was the coach of the Knicks before Thibodeau?
Who was there before Thibodeau?
Oh, Mike Brown. They reached out to Mike Brown. Also, Mike Brown is supposed to possibly Monday go up there, but they reached out to Mike Brown as well as your other guy.
Okay.
My thing is, I mean, why reach out to all head coaches? Why not reach out to some of these assistant coaches? They have a lot of experience. Sam Cassell, and give them an opportunity also. I mean, take that path. Just because you talk to them,
the Knicks.
I'm just saying, everything else you're doing is not working. You're gonna have to go a different path. You got to go a different path because this path, this road you're going down now, it's been shut down. You got a roadblock. It's not gonna be fixed this year. That path you're going on right now.
See, the thing with Dolan thinks that because he is a millionaire or a billionaire, and like you said, this is the hallowed team, the Knicks, that he had that type of pull. But I'm going with what G said. You fired a guy with no plan. Why? And then I'm gonna piggyback on what you're saying, OG. Why would I go here when you don't have a plan and fire somebody, and you want me to come over there? No way. This dude is a fool. He's acting a fool, and I said that on our, we were talking at the show last week. He's put out, Hall of Fame Knicks players. He's done some crazy things as an owner. Nobody want to come to that junk. You're gonna have to pull somebody that ain't had the chance. You might have to get an assistant.
Let me go. I didn't even realize this though, y'all. So let's start in 2006 with the Knicks. In 2006, they hired Isaiah Thomas.
I remember that.
You remember that? Mm-hmm. Y'all hear that static? Y'all hear something?
It's gone now. But I still hear.
I still hear it too. Is that me? Let's see. Yeah, that's Kori. It's Kori. It's you, Kori. It's Kori. All right. In 2008, Mike D'Antoni. He went from 2008 to 2012.
Wait, I'm gonna mute and then come back. Hold on.
Okay. In 2012 to 2014, Mike Woodson. From 2014 to 2016, I don't even remember this. Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher was the coach there?
This is what it's saying. From 2016 to 2018, it's saying Jeff Hornacek.
He's not keeping them long, boy.
And then Tom Thibodeau since then.
So most time I stayed beside Tom Thibodeau was 4 years. Most of them were just 2 years and gone.
And I wonder if this is right. If my guy is still on, Coach $, Sierra 617. If you're still on, man, let me know. Is this right? Are these the right coaches? Because I don't remember Derek Fisher being a coach there, honestly, or Jeff Hornacek.
From the Utah Jazz?
For the Jazz. Yeah.
James was just he remember Derek Fisher being there.
Okay. Ooh.
Am I still standing?
Yeah. Static clean, bro. Yeah, you still static clean.
I told you to start using the fabric softener sheets. You wouldn't listen to me.
Okay, so he remembers Derek Fisher. Do y'all remember Jeff Hornacek too?
No.
Wow.
I guess that comes. I guess only Knicks fans will remember all this.
Yeah. Herb Williams. Wow. Mike Woodson, was he there too? At one point?
Kori shaking his head, yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I don't know what they do and where they go now. I mean, I think right now, like you said, maybe try to go after some of these assistant coaches. Maybe try to go after, and we talked about this when it happened. Maybe go after some Knicks players, Patrick Ewing, Mark Jackson. Maybe give Mark a chance now. I know Mark he may be leaning more to the Pacers because you see him at the Pacer games now, celebrating with them. So he may be on the Pacer side of it all, but he's still a New York Knick at heart. He's from New York. So I think maybe something like that. Maybe reach out to Kenny Anderson. He's coached in college.
Kori don't want nobody to be down there coaches at the Knicks. But Kori, who they gonna have, man? Who they gonna have?
They gotta pick somebody.
You shake your head.
They gotta pick somebody.
Yeah.
But that's it. Patrick Ewing can't do it. Mark Jackson they ain't gonna give him a shot. I don't know about Kenny. Is Kenny even in the coach? Is he coaching anywhere? But I didn't even know he was a Knick. But I would rather go with. Oh, okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. I don't know who, but no. Get your college coach.
And it was Skull said Mike Brown. Retread.
Yeah. Yeah. All I'm saying is you just named some coaches that we didn't even remember were coaches or even didn't know that what coaches. Nobody want to go to that mess now. It's not a secure job.
So I saw a piece of a podcast with Austin Rivers on it, and he was talking about how bad the ownership and leadership is in New York. And he was talking about his short stay in New York when he got traded there. And
Doc Rivers or Austin Rivers?
Austin Rivers. Austin. So Austin was saying, as soon as he got there, Tom Thibodeau said, "Hey, I'm glad you're here, but honestly, I wanted Derrick Rose." He said, "But I think you'll be okay here." Wow. So that was that. He said that was his first conversation with Tom Thibodeau. Then, like a couple of days later, they was like, "Hey, don't worry about traveling with the team. Just stay back, and we're going to try to find you a trade partner because we got Derek Rose coming in. We made a trade to bring Derek Rose in, so don't worry about traveling with the team." And he was like, "Coach, I really want to travel with the team, man. So I can stay connected to the team, so I can cheer the team on, so I can get the training that from the coaching staff as well. If I stay back, I got to do all this stuff on my own. I got to get my own trainers. I got to get, He's like, let me just travel with you all." And he was like, I don't think that'd be a good idea. So he told him no. He ended up talking to his dad, and his dad ended up, I guess, making a call. And then they said, "Okay, yeah, you can fly with us." So he did that for like a week or so, or whatever it may be. And then they traded him. He said he don't even remember where they traded him to. He was like, they traded me. They said he was going to try to trade me to a team that was a contender. and they ended up trading me to somebody like who was nowhere in the race. Somebody who didn't even want me. Like, oh,
Like
it was
Charlotte.
OKC. It was OKC before OKC had all their players. So before they had Shy, before they had, Jay Williams now and all that, before they had any of them players, Chet, he said, so they weren't trying to win anything. They were just going to get me, sign me, and then release me. So I was going to be on the street, and that's where he ended up being, on the street anyway. He said, but they kind of cornered him into a dark room, when they was telling him about, not coming on the road with them. And he was like, man, that's just no way to do business. Like, he said it was Dolan, Tom Thibodeau, and another guy that is part of their I guess the owner or the general manager, I guess who it is. He's like, yeah, man, it was horrible. It was horrible. So he said, I can't say that I'm not happy that Tom Thibodeau got fired, but I understand that they're supporting the wrong organization, man. So I don't know many people that want to go and deal with that. And I'm surprised Mike Brown is going back, but Mike Brown maybe is a little desperate, man. He don't seem to keep a job long over there, man. So with that being said, man, I don't know where they go next. I don't know where they go. Just like I don't know where the Memphis Grizzlies are going. Today, they traded Desmond Bane for KCP, 3 first-round picks, future first-round picks, and another player. So they're teaming Desmond Bane up with Paolo Banchero and Von Wagner over there, which I think is actually good for the Orlando Magic. But I'm surprised now because that nucleus between JJ, Jared Jackson, John Morant, and Desmond Bane, I thought that was their nucleus, their 3-headed monster. And they've gotten rid of the one who's probably been the most healthy out of all of them, and Desmond Bane, man. Tell me your thoughts on them trading away Desmond Bane, and where are they going now over there in Memphis? Let's start with you, OG.
You know how I am about these multiple people trades.
Ooh.
You trade one person, you give up all these people, plus 3 first-round draft picks. He's good, but he's not that good.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me to give up this many people and all these draft picks. Oh no. And I think it may work out for Orlando. Had to yet to see how it's going to affect Memphis.
Uh-huh.
They did have a nucleus there with him there with Ja, but yeah, I don't agree with these. I never have agreed with these multiple people trades. I don't think nobody got there. I mean, they not a Steph Curry or KD or nobody like that. I mean, he's good. I'm not gonna take anything from him.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good ball player, but for that many people and 3 first-round picks, nah.
That's a lot of picks.
That's a lot of people and picks.
Yeah. Coach says, I think the end job goes to Johnny Bryant, but the guy from Memphis is intriguing. He's talking about Taylor Jackson. I didn't think that might be a good one, man. Johnny Bryant is the Cleveland Cavaliers assistant coach. 39-year-old young man. And you were just saying, OG, why not go after some of these assistant coaches? And now you have a young guy who wants to prove himself. This may be a great fit for the New York Knicks, man. And he's been with the Cavs. He's been with the Cavs for the last It doesn't say how long he's been with them, but I don't mind that, man. I don't mind that. He was the associate New York Knicks head coach before he went to. So he's only been with them 1 year. So
He definitely ain't gonna go back. That's why he left.
I mean, nobody, and the reason I say you got to go out there assistant. Who knows that Joe Mazzulla is going to do what he did?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, right now, like I said, the Knicks, you're going down the dead end road. Everybody's shooting you down. You had to back up off that road, going on a different road.
Yeah. I like it. I actually like that. I would like to see them go out there. Somebody, man, who hasn't been a head coach before. Give me somebody new. Y'all know how I feel about the retreads. To keep going back, man. Give somebody else a chance to go out there and make a name for themselves. So I do like that Johnny Bryan, pick, man. So hopefully they can get that job done right there. I like that. He also says he hopes the Knicks will make a move for JJ. And he's talking about Jared Jackson Jr. Are you thinking Memphis is doing a fire sale over there? Like if they're even contemplating getting rid of JJ, that you about to blow that team up. That means y'all need to be going to somewhere next to them.
Yeah. That team is dismantled.
It's dismantled, man. And they've given that new head coach nothing to start with. So I like it, man. I like it though. I like it. Let's see. And the Skull said they had no money. They couldn't add anything to the big three because they were making way too much money. So that's why they're making that move.
Bang. Is that a big three? That's the big three. Hey, that's the big three.
Yeah. JJ, Ja Morant, and Bang.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean they're making the most money on the squad. On their squad. So yeah.
They make them a big three.
Big 2.5. Big two.
Yeah.
Big two. Big deuce and a quarter.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, not a big three, the three.
Okay.
Yeah, not a big three, the three.
Okay.
So yeah.
James Lee just said Jerome Howard.
Ooh.
As coach of the Knicks.
Yeah.
He'll be feisty, you know that much.
He'll be gone in 2 years.
That's their trend, except for two coaches they had.
add to the two.
I think when G was calling, I think they had one coach that was there 4 years, and Thibodeau was there 5 years. Everybody else looked like it was a 2-year stint.
Ooh, coach said he thinks that this may be something that's happening in Memphis, man. That they might be breaking up this team. I like it, man. I like it.
Who would the Knicks give up for him, though? They got to give up somebody.
For Ja?
For JJ.
Oh, for JJ. Okay.
Would you give up Big Cat for JJ? Even swap?
Ooh. But JJ is a 4, right?
He can play 4 and 5.
He can play 5.
I say that Big Cat is a 4. Yeah.
Yeah, he can.
Big Cat is a 4.
Somebody else. Yeah, he supposed to be 4, right?
No, he'll 5. He'll 5.
5.
He'll 5.
Who just signed up for the Knicks? Yeah, he'll 5.
Okay.
So if you give up Big Cat, he'll gonna be 5.
But that's what I'm saying. They just brought in Big Feisty. Why would they let him go now?
But another thing too is they don't have no first round picks to give away. They already gave them all away.
For Big Sassy?
5 of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so coach says, man, Bridges and picks. So give him some picks and Bridges. We all know Bridges is making some decent money over there. He said
they gave up 5 picks for, right?
For Bridges, yeah, they gave up a lot for Bridges. The money, he said the money has to work. He said JJ only makes 22, but I think isn't JJ coming up for a monster deal coming up? Let me see. I want to say he's. Let me see. What's his name? Keep on calling him JJ.
Jerry Jackson Jr.
Jared Jackson Jr. Thank you, Jared Jackson Jr. All right. Let's see. Contract.
Jared Jackson, his dad, that's the one that played for the Kings back in the cut.
Oh, he just did a 4-year. Okay. His cap hit is $23 million this year coming up. So he's making 23. Ew. He signed a 4-year a 4-year 104, 26 base salary. He'll be a free agent. He'll be a free agent after this year coming up, or in 26. Okay, so yeah, so he'll make 23.4 right now. What does Big Cat make? Let me see what Big Cat makes. I like this. I like this talk here.
But Big Cat not going nowhere, man. Who will have for the 5?
You still got Big Boy, Mitchell. You still got Mitchell over there too.
But then why bring in Big Feisty?
Because JJ can play the 4.
But I'm saying, why bring him in then use him as trade bait to let him go?
Well, you know they upset with him a little bit, man, over there. Remember they said after the finals that they felt like he didn't play well enough on defense. If you bring in a JJ, y'all know what he does on the defensive side. I mean, he's been up for Defensive Player of the Year several times. So he'll fill that void for them. I don't know, man. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad. That wouldn't be bad, man. Let's see
Where
what
did this come from? Is this hypothetical?
This is all
hypothetical,
okay.
or did it? Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it's all hypothetical, but never mind. Carl Anthony made 53 a year. Good Lord, he made double what JJ made. And Skull said JJ would have been able to get 300 extension if he got Defensive Player of the Year, but he didn't. So they probably going to keep him because he's not too expensive. Okay. All right. Good. All right, James Lil John said, I'll give up LeBum for JJ. Said Cat isn't getting traded.
LeBron is not going nowhere, James Lewis.
Not even for Giannis. So Cat's there. Yeah, Cat's there. Bridges trade was worse than Bane trade. Brunson, Cat, and another player. Okay. Go ahead, Kori.
So y'all heard today, I mean, not to throw us all off on what we're talking about as far as the Knicks, but so at first they were talking about Durant may come in, to the Knicks. Nevertheless, I don't know if this is true or not, but they came out today and said his 3 picks are Houston, the Heat, and the Spurs. How do y'all feel about those 3 teams, picking up a Kevin Durant? And I know you had mentioned earlier, a couple of shows ago that it would have been a good luck to come to Atlanta. But if we're speaking on some hypotheticals, what are those 3 teams for Kevin Durant do for any of y'all?
What was it? Miami, Houston, and who?
Spurs.
And Spurs. Yeah, Spurs.
Then gone to San Antonio with new coach and Wemby.
I don't like him in Houston. I don't think he'll get along with the coach. I think Miami would be a good spot for him as well. I think Miami be good, and San Antonio. Honestly, I think both of those spots would be good. I believe if he does go to a Miami squad, I think he'll have a better chance to win than if he stayed over in the West.
If he goes to Miami, he'll have a better chance of winning.
Miami? Yeah, I was like, what?
Yeah,
What you talking
chance
about?
of winning what?
Of making a run.
At the championship?
Yeah.
With Miami.
With Miami.
In the East. With Miami.
I think so.
Hey, he keeps saying that. Like basically, what you talking about? What you mean?
Because I honestly I don't think him in San Antonio, I think it'll be nice and fun and exciting, but I don't think they can win over there with Kevin Durant. I think the focal point over there has to be Wemby.
The focal point can still be Wemby, but bringing Kevin Durant on will free up some of that burden off of Wemby.
What you got some young stars over there that's coming up over there in San Antonio.
And that'd be better for KD to work with them, because who's young and upcoming in Miami?
Yeah, you got Tyler Hero over there. You still got Bam Adebayo over there. You got the Jokic guy over there as well. You got some pieces over there in Miami. Miami, they went to the playoffs with a no help squad. Like it was just Tyler Hero and Bam Adebayo.
But everybody you just said was on that team playing, right? Well, nobody hurt.
For who? Miami?
Yeah.
They didn't have nobody. They only had like 2 players though.
Okay, so Kevin Durant gonna make them a contender when they got swept in the first round. So Kevin Durant gonna come and make them a contender when they got swept in the first round with the players you're talking about.
I think he can. I think Kevin Durant's that good.
I forgot about Bam over there too.
He that good, but I can't see that.
You can't see it.
You know what? You know the crazy part is we're talking about.
So let me ask you this then. You think Kevin Durant going to San Antonio, who was second to last in the West, even when Wemby was there, they were still bottom of the list when Wemby was playing with him. If you think him going over there is going to bring them to the,
if we're talking about for someplace for him to go to try to get to the mountaintop again, then he better go to Houston, because neither one of them teams we talking about going to get him to the mountaintop.
Okay. Houston is a great spot. I just don't think I think he honestly, and this is just my personal opinion, I think he's too soft to deal with the coaching style of Ime Udoka. Yeah, Udoka is tough, man. The players, they have said it, like he's tough to play for. Kevin Durant is a little too sensitive to deal with, because Ime gonna call him in, he gonna say anything to him. And if you don't have that thick skin, man, to be able to take it, it ain't gonna work. That's just my opinion. I saw Coach say he thinks that'd be a great fit.
So you saying Kevin Durant ain't finna come down there and have the influence to get a coach fired, like he's been, where I guess in a few places that he's been.
Mm-hmm.
What you mean, like in Miami?
No, like remember he got the last coach in Phoenix. He got that dude fired, And then who's your boy that he was playing for in New Jersey?
Nash.
The 2-year guy, Nash.
Nash.
Yeah, he got that.
Yeah. What's up, Mr. Dave 4641, man? Welcome on, big dog. We appreciate you, baby. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. We are talking. Just joined. He said, when talking about where it's best for KD to go, are we factoring that in what that team is going to have to give up? He makes almost $50 million where he goes. The team is not the same. Great point. And you forget, I forgot, dog, De'Aaron Fox went to San Antonio too.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I said San Antonio.
That's a lot of balls over there now.
That's about what?
Balls. You got a lot of balls over there.
It's not enough balls.
It's not enough balls. You got Stephon Castle over there. You got Wemby coming back. You got De'Aaron Fox, and then you bringing the KD in there too. That's a lot of basketball.
It's all about if you want to win. There's been big threes and big fours everywhere, and some of them teams have won. So just stop your whining if you don't get 20 points a game and be out there for the team and win the doggone game.
Lord.
And let's go say, man, let's be real. Miami is a play-in team at best with KD. I love KD, but he can't make the playoffs with Devin Booker.
That's what I said about Miami.
They don't play no defense in Phoenix. That's their problem. They just want to try to outscore everybody. That doesn't work. You go to Miami, you're going to play some defense. They are in contention every year because of the way they play ball. The problem with Miami every year is what? They don't never have enough scoring. You bring in the KD. Huh?
You just named some scores 2 minutes ago.
I might say they don't never have enough. Yeah, they'll never have enough. Tyler Hero is the only one that can create a shot by himself. Bam, you kind of feed Bam his shot, but KD will be able. And that same thing I say by him coming to the Hawks. Trey is the only person on that team that can create his own shot. You bring KD over there, now you have another creator that can create his own shot, man. And that's why I wanted him to come to the Hawks.
He's not coming to no Hawks.
Nah, it doesn't seem like it. It don't seem like we in play.
Wait for that pipe dream. That ain't gonna happen.
Hey, don't even.
Oh,
what's up? Hey, man. What's up, Nick P? Welcome on, man. We got some new people out here, bro. Appreciate you all rocking with us, my dog. Nick P says, man, salute. Guys, we still have moves to make. We got more athletic shooter and another guy that can break down the defense. What team are we talking about, Nick P? What's your team, big dog? Talking about Miami?
So y'all thought it was a chance that he's gonna come to Atlanta?
I wanted them to. I know he's on the trade market. I mean, he's on the trade block. They're trying to get him up out of there. So I want him to come to the Hawks, man. I think that'd be great for the Hawks. Yeah, Hawks not even in contention, man. I don't know if my ownership done anything to push for him, but it don't seem like we in there.
Nick P is the Knicks.
That's true. They have to give him some good players. Absolutely, man. Oh, Knicks. Okay, he said Knicks. He a Knicks fan. Okay. Let's go to contention for what? Play-in championship?
That was you saying they're gonna be contenders, G.
I think they'd be contenders, man. What would you want the Hawks to trade?
Today, boy.
Oh yeah, they owned it today. What would I want the Hawks to trade? That's a great question.
Wait, do the Hawks have the trade?
I mean,
I was just about to say we can't trade nothing. Yeah.
Besides draft picks,
we can trade off. Get some draft picks, but we don't really have a whole lot of draft picks no more. But we gave all them up. I would trade about 4 players, though. I would get rid of some my backup Buffkin, Kobe Buffkin. I send him on his way. I send Capella. And then Capella might be a free agent by now. Yeah, but if he's not, I'm sending Clint out there too. I know Clint probably making a good. Yeah. I know Clint making a good $18 million. Just man, we got some players out there that can go. Yeah, just send them on their way, man. My 4 players. I need to keep JJ, Ricochet, and Trey. And give me I want to keep too. And then the bitch. My best player, man.
That's somebody want to trade for.
Look, obviously they have the fire sale over there. It ain't working over there. Oh yeah, and Dyson. I forgot. Yeah, I want to keep Dyson too.
They're not going to see. They're not going to add somebody else. They're not.
Look, I ain't
Hey man,
trying to get him for the cheat.
Like I
I'm
said,
trying to
OG over there tripping.
give him that pipe dream. It's not gonna happen in there.
It ain't gonna happen, dog. I know,
no,
man. That it was a dream.
Yeah,
It was all a dream. Yeah. The
OG over there tripping on your dream.
no, for real. NFL said the Suns can take Kobe, Capella, and the second round. Seems pretty fair to me. Yeah. Because we gotta remember now, Kevin Durant ain't no young whippersnapper. This man ain't,
you just said this man he going to take Miami to the championship. Now you gonna
hey man, I gotta sell this thing, man. I gotta sell this.
That man just hey, that man advertised for a used car. Look, that man advertised for a used car. Now it ain't good. Yeah.
So he can take one team to the championship, but for this team, he an old man.
Look, Mr. Daddy said, sorry, bro. They're hanging up on them quick. Look, look, man. Look, we only had no GM. We still need GM, man. Let me be the GM. I'll work some magic over there. I can talk to somebody. Man. Okay. All right, man. Let's move on. This was a great conversation, man. I love it. Hey, man, we appreciate you all rocking with us. My dog, Mr. Day, NF Skull. Yeah, y'all live in the chat. I appreciate y'all. Nick P, for sure. This has been good. All right, man. Let's move on to our second segment. We've been on this first segment for the longest, but this will be our last segment, man. We got to talk about who do we trust? The circle of trust. All right, we tried to talk about it last week. We didn't have enough time, but we had a time this week, man. Let's go ahead and talk about the circle of trust. And since we have some new people out there, man, put y'all NFL team in the chat as well, man, so we can ask you all too, who do y'all have in your circle of trust? All right. In a circle of trust, you cannot have a first-year player and a player who has been to a Pro Bowl.
Whoa.
Or all pro.
Huh? So they can wait a minute. This
OG done messing up again.
You messing up again, OG?
Keep moving.
It ain't moving. It's the same thing.
When we say never, we mean during their whole career. If they've been to a Pro Bowl, they're not eligible.
They're not eligible.
We were talking about the previous year last week.
No.
You said you never just said you never been a Pro Bowler.
Yes, we did. This
goalpost moving.
This is the same thing we said last week.
We said no Pro Bowl.
We said no Pro Bowl.
I'm saying my name regardless.
Oh, if they better not be no Pro Bowler.
You can't tell me what they better not be. I can say what I want to say.
You know, everybody's responsible.
You won't want to take the opinion of a stranger. That type of advice is just not for you, because you're at that time of the day where you don't want to waste your money, and your plan is to throw back a shot or two. You're not necessarily an alcohol person, and picking out a brand is fairly new. If you want something to go with your burger, possibly a steak, then check out Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews. Remember, drink responsibly and click that subscribe too, and go with the one the crew and you trust. Cooking Dad's Drink Reviews.
Thank you once again, Cooking Dad Drink Reviews, man, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment, man. All right. Hey, welcome on Just Knicks, man. He says, before we move on, I'm a Knicks fan. KD hasn't done anything since he left Golden State. Absolutely trash is what he says. Trash.
Wow.
And Just Nick is a Bills mafia. So he's Bills, man. Bills. All right. I love this, man. I love this. Roddy said 3, 2, 1. It's about to go down. All right, here we go. OG, we're going to start with you first, man. Let me give you a quick highlight of your boys, man, so we can shoot you down fast. All right. So, OG, in your circle of trust, Who do you have? So we need 2 and 2. We need 2 from the defensive side, 2 from the offensive side. All right. Talk to me, my dog. All right. So everybody that's new to the channel, as y'all can see, I'm a Cowboys fan. My co-host OG Sparkle City is a Commanders fan, and our dog Decatur's coolest father, Decatur everything. He's Atlanta everything, man. He is a Falcons fan. All right, OG, talk to me, man.
So I had to go back and change one of them since you moved the goalposts on me. Because I had Debo, and I know Debo done made the Pro Bowl. So I guess I had to go with Jaden Daniels and Austin Eckler.
Jaden Daniels. So those that's guys you trust on the offensive side.
Yeah.
Okay. Did Jaden Daniels did he make it to the Pro Bowl last year?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
We heard it.
And Austin Eckler. Okay. So those guys you trust on your offensive side. All right. So let's hit your defensive side.
Defensive side is Frankie Louvu.
Okay. Frankie Louvu.
And Marshawn Lattimore.
He's been a Pro Bowler before.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. Show me.
Marshawn, the one came from the Saints?
Yeah, show me.
You just threw that out there.
Lattimore ain't never been no Pro Bowler?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, he
Yeah, he's been a Pro Bowler.
No,
I think he's been a Pro Bowler.
Yeah, that man been a Pro Bowler. I'm about to pull it up for you right now, man. That man made 4 Pro Bowls with the Saints. That man made 4 with the Saints.
What 4 Pro Bowls?
Huh?
Which one?
That man made the 4 in 2017, 2019, 2020, and 21.
That's why that's why I'm trusting him so. I tell you moved the goalpost. I had you.
All right, so find you another one because that one ain't gonna count. That one ain't gonna count.
That's shady, bro. I'm here.
Mr. Day said that's crazy. He had a year. No, he had 1 year. All right.
1 year what?
That he had a good year.
For Marshawn Lattimore?
No, Daniels.
But he said what we saying now? Y'all talking about
he said no. He said he was about to ask that about Daniels too. He said he'll be a Pro Bowler soon though. Yeah, he'll be a Pro Bowler soon.
Okay.
Yeah, probably next year. He'll probably win next year.
Okay, so if I had to pick somebody else I need to trust, it's going to be in the middle, and he's going to have to stand out because he lost his partner, and that would be Deron Payne. Got to be that run stopper.
Run stopper. And Deron Payne never been a Pro Bowler?
No. He ain't been a Pro Bowler.
OG.
What?
OG, man, you gotta play the game right, OG. You just throwing. Everybody can't be Pro Bowlers, man. I need you.
But you just make it sound like we don't have no Pro Bowlers on my team. Everybody call out, you say they've been a Pro Bowler, but we ain't got no good players on my team.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying he's been to a Pro Bowl, right?
Okay, so what about the
in 2022? He went to the Pro Bowl in 2022. OG,
the cornerback. Michael Sandstream. He ain't
been no Pro Bowl. He ain't been no Pro Bowl.
Y'all happy now?
You trust him?
Yeah, y'all not everybody else I got.
All right. What's his name?
He a cornerback. Michael.
He just making names now too.
Don't he even play?
Michael.
You don't trust this man.
Yeah,
this man is in your circle of trust. You just showed me a picture of him.
Yeah, he the starting corner on the other side from Marshawn Lattimore.
Is he? Okay. Michael Stransfield.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, man.
That man sound like he played on the wire. Okay.
I love it when you never heard of the person. Yeah, okay.
That's strange. Your thing we ain't never heard of either. So go ahead.
All right, Kori, man. Yeah, he got to, dog. He got to. All right, Kori, man. Let's go with yours, dog.
Yeah, let's go with yours, Kori. We're gonna see if he's gonna shoot you down
right.
with shot.
First, my first.
Hold up. Let me give you some highlights, man. Let me give you some practice highlights from your boys. Get you hyped up over there. All right.
That's what's
all
up.
right, Kori. Yes, sir.
All
yes, sir.
right. So my first one that has never made the Pro Bowl, Drake London. You know, has never made the Pro Bowl.
He ain't never made the Pro Bowl.
Second, no, has never made the Pro Bowl. Look, don't talk to me like you know he ain't. He ain't. He ain't made the Pro Bowl. He's decent. Never made the Pro Bowl.
All right, Drake London. Okay.
Second, it's going to be the guy that's getting him the ball, which is Michael Penix Jr.
All right, this is
got to add him to that circle of trust. These are two guys that that hopefully they can make some chemistry happening, and let's do this thing. All right, so they're the first two guys here.
Okay.
On defense, my first one, Jesse Bates, never been a Pro Bowl.
Jesse Bates. Never been a Pro Bowler?
No, I would say no, never made a Pro Bowl, man. As good as he is, we even when we decent. Even with him having some of his best years playing for us the past 2.5, 3, never made Pro Bowl.
This man was a All Pro in 2020 and 23.
Never made the Pro Bowl, man. I'm trying to tell you. Atlanta Falcons,
this man made it in 23.
Look it up, man. No, he did.
Yeah, he did.
He made the Pro Bowl, not for us. He wasn't with me in 23. Oh, okay, that's right.
It don't make no difference.
You're right. You're right. The rule is, you're right. The rule is no Pro Bowl. Okay. All right, Terrell. AJ. All right, get him out of there. AJ Terrell.
AJ Terrell from Clemson.
AJ Terrell, he been one too.
I don't think he has.
Lord, this boy just throwing names out too.
I thought he did. But I just maybe because I wasn't. Maybe because it wasn't for me then. Maybe because he wasn't with me when he made the Pro Bowl.
That's because you had the same understanding I did. G moved the goalpost.
No, I understood correctly. I just thought differently though, All right, well, look,
Mr. Dede said, "Man, this is a hard game to play. My team has one player that fits this criteria.
Then it should be easy to get." All right.
So he was
AJ Terrell.
He was named second team All Pro, but I guess that don't count because he made the Pro.
Yeah, second team All Pro.
And so that's a Pro Bowler?
No, that's a Pro Bowler.
Yeah,
it shouldn't be
All Pro.
Wait a minute now. See, that's what I'm saying. Here we go now. Are we talking about making Pro Bowl or being All Pro?
That's what that is. Yeah.
So everybody that's the All Pro goes
but
to
okay,
the Pro Bowl.
No, the Pro Bowl. But that's what I'm saying. If you play for the Pro Bowl, like how when they had a Pro Bowl game, how you had the second team, they don't get to play.
Everybody get to play.
Everybody get to play.
Everybody get to play, man.
So he don't count.
That's guys that didn't play.
Boy, what are we doing here? What are we? Yeah, AJ, that's what we're talking about right now.
I love it. Yeah, okay. He was All Pro.
I thought you
Chris
said
Lindstrom.
you know that man.
I thought I did.
That center has made the Pro Bowl, man. You just named it your best player.
You already called that 2 offense, though.
You can't keep just naming your
Chris
best players.
Offensive lineman, yeah.
The key is not to name your best players. Y'all just naming your best players, man.
I didn't name my best players.
This man, my best safety, my best quarterback, my best. Come on, man, the best receiver.
Who you want me to trust then?
Yeah, who you want to trust?
You got to trust somebody else that's not the Pro Bowler.
Well, I want to wait to see who you go trust then. Let me get my internet on speed dial, boy.
Hey, well look, I'm out of trusting people then. What else you want me to do? I'm out of trusting people.
So he got to trust it, so he didn't have no more. So
Jair Brown, okay, and Malik Mustafa. There we go. See you see how easy that was? Jair Brown and Malik Mustafa.
Is that Mustafa that came from South Carolina? Is that the same Mustafa? Anyway,
they came from the 49ers.
All right. Well, hold on. I add a rookie then. Jalen Walker. You know,
no rookie.
That's a rookie. Yeah. I'm out, man. I'm out. I'm out, man. I'm out.
At least I got my name, man. You didn't get your name.
You could have went with Kyle Pitts, but he don't trust Kyle Pitts. I see why you did.
I showed.
Yeah.
Offense. I got to pick 2 defensive guys.
Yeah.
Ain't no defense.
You ain't got no defense. You ain't got nobody on the defensive line no linebackers that you. Oh, man, y'all
we picked 8 defensive guys in the draft. That let you know who we had. Nobody. We picked 8 defensive guys first.
Who's on the other side of Terrell? What cornerback's on the other side of Terrell?
What cornerback? Nope, we didn't have nobody at first.
See, I'm trying to get y'all to learn y'all team.
I know my
Don't
team.
give me nobody. I got a new team.
You changed the goalpost.
No, I did. Y'all try to do your own thing. That's what it was.
No, to be fair, I thought I understood what he asked, but I thought my guys, for me, didn't have, but at the same time, he had him beforehand.
Terrell is left. Mike Hughes is right. Mike Hughes is right side cornerback.
Mike Hughes ain't gonna be there next, and he gone.
Oh, he gone.
What you mean?
That's to your depth chart right now. He on there.
Yeah, I mean, right now he gone.
Y'all about to cut him?
We drafted. He ain't gonna make it, man.
What about Jordan Fuller? What about Jordan Fuller?
Boy, this is a Falcon fan for you. This boy, like, nobody lets you a big name.
What about Jordan Fuller, man? Your free safety.
It ain't even that. Fuller, I don't even know his number. Who is Fuller?
Oh my God.
So Pete, the game. This is what I'm saying. We drafted 2 cornerbacks, 2 safeties,
right,
2 defensive ends. Yeah.
Let me go to my team, man.
Yeah, go your team.
Do your team. Yeah, do your team.
All right, Kori, get your internet up, Kori.
Boy, y'all are killing me, man. Y'all are killing me.
All right, who we got, G?
All right, man. Let me. Can I give my man some hype videos too, man? I can give y'all some hype videos.
Well, go ahead.
Let me see if I can find it.
And then he hyped my good guys, and I can't pick.
That's what he did for me. He hyped Debo, and I couldn't pick him.
Right.
Couple thousand in a day, keep me seeing. About 2 brand new coupes, they look like twins. Hero Dale when I split a couple M's. Pull off in that purple M&M. Throw this money in the air, watch it float. We gon' spin it till we can't spin no more. Throw that cash in that.
Hey, it's no, man. Stop. Oh, hit stop.
And man, your highlights way longer. Your highlights are way longer.
That was short. That was only like 20 seconds.
We got too much impartiality here because yours is all hype, all in use and longer. You went to 2 separate videos.
Yours is
I had 3 videos with all of them.
Come on with the names, man.
All right, man.
Go ahead, man.
My name.
2 on offense. 2 on offense.
2 on offense.
Give me 2 on offense, man.
I'm going with my center, Cooper Beebe.
I know he ain't made no Pro Bowl. He was a rookie last year.
Yeah, he was a rookie last year. Cooper Beebe, man. I think he's gotten stronger this year, man. So I think he's going to have a breakout year, and I trust him to have that, man. He had a decent season last year. I expect him to build on that, man. So he's in my circle of trust.
Okay.
All right. He sure did. Hey, Mr. Day. He sure did hit me with the get off my lawn energy.
It's too much, Mr. Day. Too much.
All right. My next one is Jonathan Mingo. People do not trust him because he's been playing with pretty bad quarterbacks. I've seen him.
Where he come from?
A lot. He came from Carolina. We picked him up from Carolina last year. I've seen him be open a lot, just never receive a good pass. I think this year, now having Dak there the whole year with him, I think he will have a really, really good season. I trust him to have a really, really good season for the Cowboys, especially now knowing that we picked up George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb over there. He should get a lot of 101s along with Jalen Tolbert over there as well. So I can go with either one of them, honestly, Jalen Tolbert or Jonathan Mingo as my circle of trust receivers for my squad. Those two are my offensive players in my circle of trust. None of them have been to a Pro Bowl or they're not rookies as well. That's how you play the game. All right. My defensive players.
Hold on. Nobody care how you doing this, man. Because you been sitting on these players and now you trashing on us because we ain't do right. Anyway, man, go ahead. Defense.
Defensive wise, Osa Odigizua. He just got paid. He's been a solid player for years with us. But I think this year, I already know what he's going to be, what he's going to give you. He's never made the Pro Bowl. I think he's been on the edge, but he's a really, really good player, man. And I think
what position?
He plays D tackle. And he's an undersized D tackle though, but he plays strong, man. I like the way he plays, so I'm going with Osa Odigizua. And then, yeah, he was there. He's been there the last 3 or 4 years. Yeah, he just renewed.
He played D tackle.
Yeah, D tackle.
Run stopper.
Not really run stopper. He more attacks the quarterback. He presses the quarterback.
He messing with you. You know that, right?
I know he is. I know what he's doing. I know what he's doing.
All I'm doing is asking questions, man. I don't know players on his team.
I know what he was doing. I wasn't falling for it though. I wasn't falling for it.
I hope you do.
I know. All right. Then Sam Williams. This guy was pegged to be the next guy next to Michael Parsons on the opposite side. Had a couple injuries, but he's a freak of nature as far as his build, his athleticism, his speed. We actually have him. I think he runs like a 4.4 at a D end, dog. 4.4, 4.5 at a D end level, man. So we actually had him playing on special teams as well as a gunner. So you see a 260-pound D end, 275-pound D end running down as a gunner, man. He was amazing doing that. But he would get more time on the defensive side as a pass rusher this year. And he's in my circle of trust. This guy here is going to be, I think, one of the quiet heroes on our squad on the defensive side of the ball, man. So
he was on the punt team?
He's on the defensive side too. He plays both.
You said he was a gunner on the punt team?
Yeah, he's a gunner on the punt team. Yeah. Gunner on the punt team. Yeah, these people that I've named are dogs. BB, Osa. I'm not sure about Jonathan Mingo. I'll get back to you on that. I want to see him actually when he gets the ball, when he gets some good balls. I'll let you know if he's a dog. But Sam Williams is a straight dog. So yeah, you're absolutely right. James Littlejohn, glad you pointed that out.
No. He asked the question. He didn't say they were.
Oh.
He asked the question. He didn't say they were. Let's go ahead and get that straight. He didn't say they were. No. But when you talk about dogs, we you had a lot of dogs in your team last year. You say it was gonna be dogs, and then they're trying to be too much of a dog. But anyway, let's move on.
That's yeah. Thank you, Jay. He said, "Of course they are." He said, "Of course they are." So
He's
he
being
knows.
sarcastic, G. You know that. You know how everybody treats you because everybody you name is a dog on your team.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So, Pee Wee, give me yours. Rodney Littlejohn, give me yours as well. Rodney Littlejohn is a Pittsburgh Steelers fan, and James Littlejohn is a Miami Dolphins fan. Right now, y'all don't have to give me 4. Y'all just give me 1 on the offensive side and 1 on the defensive side. All right. Let's see what we're working with over there. Mr. Day, do you have any offensive players? I know you picked 2 defensive players. Do you have any offensive players over there that you want to put on there? All right.
2 of them make the Pro Bowl.
Who?
2. Yeah.
I don't think he had.
Did Tua? Well, he said Tua. He said Tua. Let's see. I don't think he's played enough to make the Pro Bowl, but we'll find out. All right.
Who Pittsburgh have?
He has. He made it in 2023. Well, can't use Tua.
Tua made it Pro Bowl.
Tua made it Pro Bowl
in 2023.
Don't ain't surprised, Corey.
Hey, but this right here, do you really trust Tua? He's in your circle of trust.
I mean, but I know he's been acting problem. But if it was me, I would say you pretty much got to trust your quarterback.
You put him in. You put that new helmet on top of his head. He can get my trust.
Yeah, if he
don't want to wear it though.
Then I think you can trust him. If he plays like getting hurt, you can trust him. He's a good quarterback.
I think so too. I think he is too.
I think he's a good quarterback.
I think he's a good quarterback. All right, give me one. Give me another offensive player because that one doesn't work, and give me a defensive player. And Rodney, give me something, Rodney. Give me Kenny Pickett or something. Give me somebody. Give me something, Rodney.
Wow, you talking about throwing shade?
Well,
I mean, Kenny Pickett ain't on that team. Kenny Pickett on the Browns.
Squad.
Yeah, Kenny Pickett ain't on that team.
Oh, you know what
right? Rudolph.
Yeah.
Maybe Rudolph.
See how you throw shade?
That man said, "Give me somebody, man. Just give me the ball, boy. Give me somebody."
He said Rodgers. See, that's what I'm talking about. You trust Rodgers?
He's just saying that because he really don't.
I know he don't. He just that might be the only player he know on the team right now. Let me see.
He said on that team too.
Right. That I trust with no Pro Bowl, not really. Closest would be right guard Dominic Pooney and Juan Jennings. Okay. What about Coleman that you picked up from?
Picked up from who?
That they picked up from Florida State last year. The wide receiver.
Coleman.
They picked him up last year?
Yeah, he was rookie last year.
Oh.
For Buffalo. For Buffalo. Number 13, he country boy. Dang, what's his name? Day, what's his name?
Pittsburgh?
You say
Buffalo. From Buffalo.
You say he came from Florida State.
Yeah, he came from Florida State.
So you should know who he is.
That's why I said Coleman. I thought it was Coleman. I think it's Coleman. But I'm trying to.
He's saying he put another name in there, Pearsall.
Not Pearsall.
He might be naming somebody else.
Oh, he might be. Okay.
And Lil John put Cam Smith in there.
Cam Smith. Who was Cam? What position he play?
That man said who did.
It's because you don't know nobody. You always try to throw shade on people, boy.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
You can't know everybody on everybody's team.
I told you.
I know you're talking about Ron Carter.
Ron Carter. Who is Ron Carter?
I just said Ron Carter.
Who is Ron Carter? That's the guy from Florida State.
Hey, my point is that Nobody knows.
You said his name was Coleman. That's why I said who was Ron Carter.
Yeah. Hold on.
I said Carter, Ron Carter. I don't know. Nobody know who these dudes are. No,
So Ron Carter from Florida State.
Yeah.
no,
wide
man.
receiver.
Ron Carter, no, man. That's my neighbor. I don't know who that is, man.
Lord, Corey, come on.
Oh, don't say that, man. Nobody. Just like you said, who is Ron Carter? Nobody know who these dudes is, man.
Keon Coleman.
Okay.
Keon Coleman. That's what I'm talking about, Mr. Day.
That's why I said who is Ron Carter, because we were talking about somebody named Coleman. You come out here with this Ron Carter.
He said, I don't trust Ron Carter. You made that up.
Don't trust Ron Carter.
And they said, I don't trust Ron Carter.
Jay said, Ron Carter is the principal on Lean On Me. Look.
Oh, Lord.
All right, man. Yeah, Keon Coleman. That's what I was talking about, though. You remember Keon Coleman? And he remember he went there and talking about, yeah, I get all my shorts from my clothes from Burlington Coat Factory. And
oh yeah, he so did. He said, and what he say? He had a yellow coat on, and he said, man, y'all be slipping on Burlington. Yeah, he so did. It was at Macy's, and then I forget the other one, though. Ross Fillets. He so did. So they asked him where he got that yellow coat from.
Okay. You smoke crack, don't y'all?
Hey, we need to ask this other question you got on here. This question you got on here in segment 3 about who is the most overrated team heading to the NFL camp.
Ooh, okay.
Who is the most?
Yeah, he played for the Bills. Keon Coleman. All right.
2 questions we're gonna touch on right quick. Who is the? You got it in here. Who is the? Dang, I lost it.
Most overrated team.
Yeah, most overrated team in the NFL camp. And which player are you tired of hearing about already?
Ooh.
I already know my answers.
All right, well, shoot. Let's hear them.
One of them is the team that's going to win the Super Bowl every year. Just because they got another receiver, they think they're going to win again. And the other team...
Hey, shots fired. And look, he took him so. You know who he's talking about.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. That would be G's team for y'all that don't know. Every year they gonna win the Super Bowl. That'd be the Cowboys. And the player I'm already sick and tired of hearing about is Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh, already. Dang. Already. Ooh,
yeah, he got married. So what?
He got married?
Yeah.
He got married. He had on the ring. They say he got married in the woods. That was what he's doing.
So I asked
that man married a tree.
All right.
Answer the question, Corey.
Answer the question, Corey. Most overrated team.
So you said
coming into this season.
Yeah.
Ah man, most overrated.
Yeah, most overrated.
I'm sorry, G. I gotta go with the Cowboys too. You giving us enough to me to jump on the bandwagon with OG real quick, man.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't know if I do that to you, but yeah.
Why you surprised?
Wow. This is shocking.
Yeah. And
which player are you trying to hear about?
Yeah.
Which player you trying to hear
honestly, about? All the Cowboys.
He worse than me.
What?
You got me this year, man.
Corey worse than me.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh. What?
Your turn.
Okay, my turn. My turn.
My turn.
Okay. My turn. Okay. All right. So my most overrated team going into this NFL season is the Detroit Lions. the Detroit Lions.
What did they do?
Yeah, they're gonna be my most
Overrated?
team. Yeah, like I said,
Okay.
I feel like they've lost, some key pieces on their defensive side with losing their defensive coach and losing their offensive coordinator. I think that's going to be a huge, huge loss for them, and people are not talking about that enough. So that's mine. And the player that I'm kind of tired of hearing about so far, I'm gonna have to agree with OG, man. Is Aaron Rodgers. And I might stay there. It's between Aaron Rodgers and Jaden Daniels, but I must go to Aaron Rodgers.
Wow, you ain't heard nothing about no Jaden Daniels. You need to stop.
I'm about to say, you heard about Jaden?
You ain't heard nothing.
Wow.
They
talking about last year.
Hey, that's because he got to throw some shade in there some kind of way.
All last year.
I've been throwing shade all night, but Mr. Day, he kind of agree with you.
I came from it. As a 49ers fan, it hurts me to say, but the Cowboys might be a problem this year. The Commanders already are, OJ.
That's why we tired of hearing about it. You know what I mean? Get tired of hearing.
I'm glad that you joined the show, but what you're going to learn on here is that every year, the Cowboys are going to be that team to beat. If you look in the upper left-hand corner, tell his truth. Now he did have to humble himself last year.
Hey, man, I have no problem, man, admitting when something ain't going right with us. No problem at all.
I'm coming.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. What you oohing about?
She said he's trying to play. He just shut me down.
He just give you a blue light hit.
Yeah, he shut me down.
He just shut your mouth. Get off the stage.
Ooh, enough scores said the same thing. I'm sorry to say this, especially on Father's Day. But the Cowboys are the most overrated, like every year. God, nobody. Hey, y'all being tough on me, boy.
Gee, you bring this on yourself,
man. Hey, man. And with that being said, man, hey, episode 93 in the books, baby. Hey, man, we appreciate each and every one of y'all rocking with us, man. I didn't do my doggone what's-it-called today, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, man. Remember, when you come to the channel, man, tell a friend, bring a friend. And when you come, don't come by yourself. I appreciate everybody showing up today. James Littlejohn, my dog, Mr. Day-Day, 4641, man. Thank you for rocking with us, man. I hope you enjoyed this show, man. Thank you for being interactive in the show, dog. That's what it's about. My dog, Roddy.
Come back on Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
Come back on Wednesday, man, 8 o'clock. Who else was out there? My dog Quest, my dog Phil Harris. Oh yeah, Coach. Where my coach at? Oh, Just Knicks was out there as well. My guy Coach. When I find you, dog. Hey, the chat line was rolling. Nick P. Who else was out there? Ooh. Oh, there you go. Coach Sierra 617. Man, I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. This was a great show, y'all. Hey, make sure y'all check us out on Wednesday at 8 o'clock. And then if you all are into traveling, go check out Road Warrior Sports Travel. We have 2 bus rides going from Atlanta to Carolina for the Cowboy Carolina game and the Atlanta Falcons Carolina game on October 12th and September 21st. So if y'all are interested, man, hit me up either my DMs or hit me up at gw@travelroadwarriors.com. All right. Hey, man, we love y'all. Remember to keep your head on the swivel and keep God first. Man, happy Father's Day to everybody out there, man. We love y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday, baby, at 8 o'clock. We are out. Peace. Roddy Littlejohn said Cowboys overrated. Y'all acting up today, man.